Hello everybody, and welcome to another yoga video. This class is going to be about 30 minutes long, moderately paced, but more beginner friendly, and working towards bow pose, which is a gentle back bend. So when you're ready, grab your mat, grab some water, and we'll start in easy pose. You can rest your hands on your knees. Getting ready to tune into our breath. So gently, you can close your eyes, and we'll just begin by inhaling through the nose, expanding the stomach, and exhale, letting the air fall out through your mouth. So taking your time with this, getting in tune with your breath right now. And from here, we'll inhale, reaching the arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer to your heart. Here you can set an intention for today's practice. Whatever it is that may be for you, whether you just want to feel good, stretch it out a little, or use yoga for a relaxing end to a busy day. Inhale again, reaching the arms way, way up towards the sky. Hands to a prayer, nice and tall. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Exhaling, letting it go. We'll begin with seated cat and cows. So bringing your hands to your knees, we'll inhale as we lift the chest up, arching the spine. Exhaling, rounding the spine. And feel free to move at whatever pace suits you right now. If you'd like a little bit faster, you can follow me, warming up the spine. Making sure to inhale as you lift, exhale as you round. Inhaling as you lift the heart, looking up. Exhale, round through the spine. Warming up the back here, flowing through the movement with your breath. You can relax. This time we'll roll the head towards one side, gently warming up the neck. Listening to your body again, moving nice and slow, nice and gentle, small circles to start. Gradually make those circles larger. If you notice any little kinks or areas of tension in your neck, feel free to gently focus on that, making sure to breathe. Warming those areas up. And if you're ready, you can reverse directions. And from here, we'll inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhaling again, lifting the arms, lifting the chest. Exhale, hands to a prayer. We'll lower one arm down. As you inhale, lift the opposite arm all the way up, stretching that side of your body. And here I'm doing my right arm. Lifting that arm way overhead, inhaling deeply, reaching a little further, opening the side of your body. Being sure to take nice deep breaths. If you'd like to open the chest a little more, feel free to look up at your hand. Exhale, lower that arm down. Inhale, lift through the chest, nice and tall. Exhale, and begin to lift the opposite arm up towards the side. Finding a seated side body stretch. Inhale as you reach a little further. Lift the chest. Again, if you'd like, you can look up at your hand to open the chest a little bit more. One last deep inhale. And exhale, lower that arm down. Inhale, lifting. Repeat on the opposite side again, reaching the right arm over to the side. Feeling a little bit more warmth through the side of your body, a little more flexible. If you'd like, you can try out lowering down more onto your forearm for an even deeper stretch through the side. Or stay lifted up onto your hand, just playing around with it. Exhale, swap arms, lifting the left arm up. All the way through the chest, looking up at your hand. And again, maybe you lower down onto your forearm, or you stay up, lifted through your arm. Seeing what feels good for you. This is a little bit more intense of a stretch, a little more advanced. Exhale as you lower your arm down. Inhale, lifting up through the chest. And we'll move into seated, extended legs, forward fold. Bringing your legs out in front of you. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Lifting the chest as high as you can, lifting through the upper spine, the shoulders, before folding from the hips as you reach for your toes. So taking a few moments to really notice how this feels. So when we're trying not to hunch the spine, just attempting to fold from the hips, consciously being aware of where you're folding from. Remembering not to overextend as well. And as you reach for your toes, you can gently relax, exhaling, letting the air out. Inhale as you straighten the spine, and exhale as you fold. So again, we'll repeat getting into this one more time. As you lift the arms nice and high, open the chest, open through the back, and fold from the hips. If you'd like, you can pause the video here if you need a little bit more time in that pose. But from here, we'll move towards cat and cow. So moving to a tabletop, knees are below the hips. We'll inhale, arching the spine, lifting the chest, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin towards your chest. Inhale, lifting all the way up. If you'd like, maybe you find more movement here. Moving the spine whichever way calls to you. Moving in circles, moving the hips in circles, bringing them towards the ankles, back towards the front. Finding a fluid movement, using your breath as well. As you arch the spine, inhale. Exhale as you fold. Exhale, sink the hips all the way back towards the heels, child's pose. Resting the forehead down onto the mat. Maybe you gently press the forehead into the mat, massaging the temple. And we'll gently walk the fingertips to the left side of the mat. So feeling a gentle stretch through the right side of the body in child's pose. You'll feel the stretch all the way through your arm as well. Exhale, walking the fingertips towards the center and walking them towards the right side of the mat. Again, feeling that nice long line of stretching through the arm, through the shoulder, through the left side of the body. Exhale, letting the air out through your mouth. And this time we'll walk the hands towards the front of the mat for puppy stretch. So here the hips lift up towards the sky, the heart falls towards the earth. You can either rest your forehead down on the mat, or if you'd like a deeper stretch, maybe your chin lifts up and rests onto the mat. If you can't quite get there, that is perfectly fine. Just notice how the stretch feels. You want a nice deep stretch through the upper part of your back. That's what matters. Not looking a certain way, just noticing how it feels. Inhale as you lift up gently, taking your time. As you exhale, we'll straighten the legs, downward dog. Exhale through the mouth, letting it go. Bend one knee, straightening the other, walking out your legs. Maybe you generously bend one knee and straighten the other, moving the hips, finding lots of movement if you need to. We'll start to look forward, beginning to walk the feet towards the front of the mat, towards your hands, hanging over the legs into ragdoll. Bend the knees again if you need to. Shake the head gently. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. And maybe you rock side to side, letting it all go, letting that tension go out of your back. We'll inhale as we slowly roll all the way up, rolling the spine up to standing. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in, lifting the chest. Exhale, hands to prayer to your heart. Inhale again, reaching the arms nice and high. Opening up, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold slowly towards the mat. Bringing the hands down onto the mat. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Step or hop the feet back to a plank, looking forward as you brush the elbows against your ribs. Dropping the knees down and onto the floor as you inhale, come up to a baby cobra, forearms onto the mat. Again, here you're lifting through the chest, peeling away the shoulder blades gently, finding that nice arch all the way through the back, not so much the lower back, but through the entire spine. Pulling that chest towards the front to get a little bit deeper of a stretch here. If you'd like, maybe you extend the arms. Move back through your puppy stretch. Lift the hips up. Stretching the spine, and we'll roll up through a tabletop downward dog. Exhale as you gently lower the heels towards the floor, if you can. Gently bend the knees. Sink that chest a little bit closer towards the tops of your thighs. Begin to walk the feet towards the hands, hanging for a ragdoll. Folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, arms towards the sky. Gentle back bend, lifting through the chest. Exhale, hands to a prayer as you fold over the legs. This time we'll step the right foot back into a high lunge. Lift the arms nice and high. Left knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Lifting up, holding. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the left foot back. Exhale, lower all the way down, chaturanga. This time you can extend the arms if you'd like to into your upward dog. Or you can come back into that baby cobra, whichever suits you right now. Exhale as you roll the hips back to your tabletop and then up to downward dog. Extending the hamstrings. Exhaling deeply as you walk the feet towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Stand all the way up to standing. Gentle back bend. Lift the chest up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Fold over the legs. Hands to the mat. Step the left foot back to a high lunge. Reach the arms up. Stand nice and tall in both legs. Holding. Rotating that back foot to your warrior one. Exhale, lower the hands down. And we'll step that foot back to a plank, chaturanga, lower down, inhale, upward facing dog. Looking up. Untuck the toes. Inhale, shift to tabletop. Hips go back towards the heels. Stretching the spine. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Get ready, we'll lift that left leg up for three-legged dog. Rotate your left ankle in a circle, warming the muscles up. Holding nice and strong. Inhale, reach that left leg up higher. Feel free to bend that knee, opening the hips. Exhale, bring the left foot towards the middle. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale for warrior two. We'll rotate, reverse warrior, reaching back towards the back leg. Move through warrior two. Exhale, reverse side angle. Bring your left forearm to the top of that left thigh, trying not to sink too much. If you'd like, you can open the arms, placing your hand down onto the mat or onto a block. Exhale as you bring both hands down to a beginning of a dragon's pose. So bringing your hands to the inside of that left foot. Just breathing here. Relaxing deep into this deep inner thigh stretch and hip opener. And we're just going to stay here today. We're not going to lower down any further. So exhale, let it go. Maybe you gently open that foot towards the side. beginning to straighten the left leg. Inhale, lifting the chest and folding towards the left knee, flexing the toes towards you. And here we'll bend that knee again, bringing that left leg back to a downward dog. Exhale, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. We'll get ready to lift that right leg up towards the sky to your three-legged dog. Taking a moment to get ready. Lifting that right leg up. Rotate your ankle. Making circles, warming it up. Being sure to be nice and kind to our bodies. Reach that right leg up a little higher and begin to bend your right knee, stacking the hips. Opening the hips a little more, noticing how that feels in your body. Exhale as you bring that right foot to the front of your mat. Inhale, lifting the arms up, warrior one. So here your back foot is about 45-degree angle. Hips are squared towards the front of the mat. Exhale, extend the arms, warrior two. Getting ready to flip the palm. As you take a deep inhale, we'll get ready for reverse warrior. Opening that arm, and the back arm reaches for your back leg. Opening through the chest, nice and strong. Exhale, bring your forearm towards your right thigh. Opening through the side of your body, lifting that left arm. And if you'd like, feel free to extend the arms, and you can place your hand onto a block if you have one. Or if you can, lower it down to the mat. Exhale, bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Lower the left knee down. Breathe into this deep hip opener. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale. If you'd like, again, you can rotate the foot onto its side. Opening the spine a little bit more. Taking your time. Again, feel free to pause this video if I'm going too fast. But from here, we'll extend that right leg, bringing the toes towards you. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, fold from the hips. Resting your head towards your right knee. Extend that leg and maybe try flexing the toes or pointing the toes, making sure to square the hips forward. Exhale as you gradually sink your forehead lower. From here, we'll make our way up, lifting on the toes of the back foot. Bring your right leg to meet the left into your downward dog. Look towards the front. Roll to your plank to an upward facing dog. Inhaling deeply. Heart to the sky. Exhale as you flatten the tops of the feet. Gently pulling with the palms of your hands, pulling your hands forward onto the mat helps open the spine a little more. So we're going to extend the arms into your upward dog and then back to your forearms. extending the arms wider. And this time we're going to look over to one side, bending the left elbow. Just gently twisting, looking over to the right, bending that top elbow. So just swapping sides, rolling the spine in whatever movement feels good for you. Exhale, lower down, forehead onto the mat. Getting ready for our locust pose. So here, bring both arms to either side of you, clasping the fingers together. As you inhale, lift the legs, the thighs, and the heart all the way up. Lifting nice and strong. Peeling the shoulders away. Getting a deep stretch throughout your back. Exhale as you lower down, resting all the way onto the mat. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift up, lift the chest, lift the legs higher. Exhale as you lower down, find rest. We'll get ready to move into our bow pose. So bend the knees, reach for the tops of the feet, look forward, kick the feet into your hands as you lift the forehead, chest, and thighs off of the mat. Inhale, reach up nice and high. Feel yourself gently rocking side to side, back and forth, as you lift higher. Reaching nice and high. Exhale, lower down. Stretch that out however you'd like. Maybe you windshield wipe the feet. Windshield washer your legs. Exhale as you lower your legs down, extending the arms to the side. We're going to gently roll over to the left. So reaching that left arm out to the side. Start to roll the shoulder onto your left, rolling onto your left shoulder. Open the right leg out to the side. You can rest your foot down onto the floor, finding what works for you. We'll repeat on the opposite side. Move back through the center again, lifting up, lifting the hips up and back to a child's pose. Exhale as you let it go. Taking steady breaths, releasing the hard work you just did in your body, letting it go. If you'd like, you can extend the arms behind you for a deep shoulder stretch. Come on up to your tabletop and back to a seated position. Bringing the legs out in front of you, we'll roll onto our backs for our cooling poses. So I'm just extending my arms behind me and extending the legs towards the sky. Flexing the toes towards me, stretching the backs of the legs. Maybe point the toes if you'd like. And here I'm reaching up for the tops of my toes. However far you'd like to go, just reaching up, reaching towards your legs. Relax them back down And we'll do thread the needle. So bringing your arms in between the space as you rest the right ankle on the top of your left thigh. Interlace your fingers behind that left knee. Feel a deep stretch through the right hip. Exhale. Maybe you gradually bring that leg a little closer. Breathe into that hip. Exhale, reach the legs up towards the sky and repeat on the opposite side. Left ankle to the top of your right thigh. Interlacing your fingers through the little space you made. Interlacing your arms, and your fingers behind that right knee. Exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer. Notice where you feel a deep stretch and breathe into that space. Exhale, extend the legs and reach for happy baby. Grabbing the inner soles of your feet, extending the legs, bending the knees, finding what feels good for you. Rocking back and forth, we'll bring the knees in towards the chest. Wrapping the arms around your legs, finding a hug. And from here, we'll do a supine twist. So bringing the right knee across the left leg. Repeating on the opposite side. Gently finding a twist through the spine. And again, you can do these poses for as long as you need. Feel free to pause the video. We'll do a pencil stretch, reaching the arms and legs. From here, we'll find a still pose in Shavasana, relaxing the entire body down onto the mat. Slowing the breathing down, noticing how you feel right now, noticing your breath, the pace of your heartbeat, and finding a moment for yourself to just be and exist. If you're ready, we can begin to roll over to one side. And slowly make your way to a seated position on the mat. Thank you so much for attending my yoga class. Bring your prayer to your forehead, bowing to each and every one of us for bringing yoga into our lives, bringing a state of peace and gratitude for the moment. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next class. Bye, everybody.